Okay, welcome back to the channel, Papa Knows. What we're working on, it's not going to happen all today, but what we're thinking about doing is building what they call a stallion divider down here. And this measures about 30 inches from the floor to the bottom of this, and it's about 6 foot 3 inches in length. Now this piece right here, you can come up with the camera, this piece right here is 1.5 inches thick, is what it measures. And if you take a 3/4 piece of plywood, you put two of them together, you're going to have 1.5 inches. So we're thinking about cutting 2 pieces of plywood, 6 foot 3 inches long, 30 inches in width, and then we're going to make banding straps that go around it, and we're going to put it around the plywood at the bottom, run them up here, bolt them through this. We'll make 3 straps that run down through here, and then we'll bolt that in there, and that'll keep any hay bales or feed bags or anything else that you have that you don't want to be falling into the area where the horse's feet are standing. So as far as the plywood that we're going to use, we're just going to use regular plywood. We're not going to use treated, and the reason for that is you can't paint treated plywood. You shouldn't paint it. So we're going to use the regular plywood, and we're going to put a good coat of white paint on it, something that will match the trailer here, and we'll paint it and paint both sides and the edges real well. And then when we have these metal brackets, you know what we're thinking right now, and it may change when we get to the metal shop, but we're talking about maybe something that's 3 inches in width and maybe 3/16 thick, and we'll have those cut and bent so they'll fit right around the bottom of the plywood, and then we'll shim it up, put it up here, drill our holes, put our bolts through, and then the bolts will use the rounded nuts on the end that have so kind of like what you have on your bicycle wheels. That way if we do put a horse up here in this front stall at some point, they won't be rubbing back up against it and cutting themselves on their hindquarters. So that's what's going to be one of the projects that we're going to be working on, and we'll let you know as we get a little further along on it, but that's what's coming. Thank you.